Welcome to the live. It's been a while, more than a week, so I haven't seen you in a long time. Last time we had some technical issues, so I hope that today it's gonna work out properly. Let's see. Okay, so I am Hera. I am an energy healer and I am a Theta Healing practitioner and a Theta Healing teacher, and I am here to help you and answer to your question and get you some guidance, some readings, connect to your angel, connect to your energy, whatever is coming up with you at the moment. Today, this is the full moon, so I'm happy because I can do like a bit of a description of what is happening with this full moon, and it's a full moon in Libra. So Libra is the sign connected to relationship. And depending what you are, like where Libra is in your chart, in your birth chart, it will have a different impact on different areas of your life. But this full moon is definitely around healing core wounds connected to relationships, self-esteem, self-love, how you perceive yourself, and how it impacts especially your romantic relationship. So if lately you've had anything coming up around the heart space, heartbreak, old grief, loved ones, full moon. Full moon. Absolutely full moon. So yeah, if let me know if it resonates or whatever came out for you during this this full moon. For me, it was quite intense. I had like some old wound resurfacing, but that's when you do the work. You know, you learn how when something comes up, how to heal it and how to work on it. Especially now with like in medical intuitive, we learn a lot how to work with the emotions that come up, how to talk to the different parts of ourselves so that a healing can happen and so that old wounds get resolved. So of course we work mostly with like related to health issues, but we also resolving old traumas, conditioning patterns, anything that can block us from achieving like a perfect health. So you have like information around the medical intuitive if you want to take a look, and we're happy to talk to you about it and to explain a bit more what we are doing in this modality. So I can see the chat coming in. It's working today. Thank you, chat. Really happy to be with you. Please go ahead, ask your question. I'm gonna answer to that. I am going to connect to you, and more specifically, I tend to connect to the inner child, all the inner children, so that we can take a look at the root cause of what is going up. If you want to ask your question, please ask as be as specific as possible. Ask around like detailed stuff, preferably, so I can get you like an accurate reading and go deeper as well with the issue. So it's just not surface work. So you can actually get stuff done. And if I need, I have like, as usual, my light oracle. Oh, it's so cute. It just like random. It came on the marriage and union. I love this card. It's really cute. It goes with Libra. That's exactly the symbolism of the Libra of this full moon. So yeah, let's get started. I'm really excited to be here with you. Thank you for your time. Ayesha, first question. So I actually learned that we can do that. It's really cool. Hi Hera, I am Ayesha. I'm new to Sky and her team. Welcome to you, darling. Happy to be here with you. Me too. Any messages for me today with love and thanks? Okay, let's see. I'm seeing love angels around you, and I'm just pulling birth and child. So I don't know if you are in the process of becoming a mother, if you already have a mother, but that's definitely the energy that is going around you at the moment. It's actually really perky. I can feel your angels being around you, and ooh, home. home. So I can sense that you have a need for family, you have a need for community, you have a need like to gather around. It can be either around a child, so it can be your inner child as well if you don't connect with parenting, or you don't connect with having a child yourself. But it's definitely around uh, finding warmth and being like finding warmth, comfort, and safety within home. That's your message for today. Okay, Teresa. Good morning. May I have some guidance on what specifically I should focus on healing at this time, please? Yes, of course. Mhm. They are directly guiding me to your inner child, and definitely, maybe you would probably benefit from doing an inner child healing session, or from some just doing some shadow work or some inner child like journal prompts. But there is something with reconnecting to your inner child, because I can see them being um, like with perky vines around them, and they feel like they are imprisoned and hidden behind this, and that almost they cannot get out of this trap, or they cannot get out of this energy, and they are spikes, and they might get hurt, and because they feel lonely and in that space, they don't know how to get out of it, and they need you to do that. That's the principles in reparenting. When you are connected to an inner child that is hurt and wounded and that is looking for help, you can go into that space and talk to them and bring them back to a different space, because you couldn't do anything when you were a child, but now that you are an adult, you have the power to come back and to reparent. So I love doing some reparenting exercises myself when I feel that like a core wound has been activated, and I go and I talk to that part of me that is hurt. So that's that's what I'm actually getting, and maybe that's why you're here on the live today, because that's what like inner child is what I specialize in my sessions. But inner child for you, definitely inner child, and inner child and rejection, neglect, being rejected by the parents, being neglected by the parents, and feeling isolated as a result, and feeling like nobody can help you. This is not the truth. You first can help yourself. So this is not the truth. So you might want to look at that. Jennifer, hi Jennifer. Hello Hera. Would love some insight on my ears being clogged and not hearing well. What should I be hearing but I'm missing? Thanks, lovely. Thank you. Let me check. I'm getting something related to moving. It can be changing the place, it can be changing a home, it can be traveling. But I'm sensing that your angels at the moment are trying to push you to move out of where you are and go to another place. Might also be another country or another state, but there is something related to make a move. Like you can feel it already. It might take a while for you to move. It's not necessarily something that you need to do in the next couple of months, but it's present, and um, it's asking you to at least take a look at it. Take a look at this guidance. Listen to this guidance, and don't tell yourself that because you've received the guidance, you need to act on it immediately in the split second, that you need to do something about it right away. But it is inviting you to put things into action about like moving somewhere or going somewhere else. Okay, Anita. Hi, Anita. Nice to see you. Maria. Hi, can I have some healing to some rashes in the skin around my eyes? I've been putting antibacterial cream. It gets better, but then it comes back once I stop. Okay. They are showing me that you touch it a lot, and that you touch it with maybe not dirty hands as in, or dirty fingers as in you've been putting your hand into the mud and you come out and you touch your eyes, but it's a sensitive space, and so they're showing me that like by touching it comes back. So maybe thinking about washing your hands before touching and trying not to touch your face during the day. What else? Okay, so maybe get checked because you're using antibacterial cream, but it might be a fungus, and that might be why it comes back. So I would go to the GP and check with them or dermatologist just so that you can get this confirmed. But that might be why also it comes back because it's not bacterial. Orvelina. Hello, dear. Can I have an advice from the angel for my love life? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Travel, trade. So you might be called to travel for work, might be invited to do that, or you might want to do that. And there is, let me connect a bit deeper. Okay. They are telling me that you are settling and that you have standards when it comes to love and relationships, but that right now you are letting some fears and some bitterness coming up because you deeply want to be with someone that is going to take care of you, that is going to be present for you, that is going to nurture you, that is going to be um, your soulmate and your partner. And at the moment, it feels like you are settling for less than what you really want and less than what you deserve because you feel like you need to move on with your life. Um, so that's what they are showing me, and they're showing me that if you have the opportunity to travel and to do trade or maybe travel for work, that's probably a good opportunity for you, no matter what it would bring. Okay. VD, nice to meet you. Hello. How can I express, connect, and communicate better? I feel my throat chakra is blocked. Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm getting immediate being shut down when you are younger, not being able to speak, not being able to talk, not being able to express or to be yourself, not being allowed to express your needs. So when and it's coming big, like it's coming extremely dense in terms of energy. So when it comes like this, I would recommend that you book yourself in for a session or a swap with someone you trust, or go and see a practitioner that you want to work with on that, because that's an issue that will and might take several sessions to clear, but it is deeply important for you to be able to express and connect and communicate better. And if you've been shut down when you were younger, if people have been like emotionally abusing you and shutting you down, or if you have this conditioning, because I can see things really being around your throat. So yes, your throat chakra is blocked, because there are like almost a hand that is like keeping, like impacting you and keeping you from being able to express yourself. So I'm gonna send you a healing, and I'm gonna ask for the cords and hooks to be cleared from your energy field. And showing your body that no one has power over you. Because it's of course not okay for abuse to take place. And it's a real need for you to find a safe space where you can work on this, so that the people who have harmed you, who are still hurting you, can no longer do that. Okay? That's something you love. Anita, I've been having issues with an hypnotherapist. I've paid up for a few sessions. She won't go forward if I don't pay up for a minimum of 6 sessions. I don't mind, but feel so uncomfortable with the pressure. I don't mind doing this process. Just want to know if she's the right one for me. I would have questions for you, Anita, that you can ask yourself, because she's putting a financial boundary. All right. But do you feel safe working with her? How the sessions that you've had with her went? Did you feel like you got the results that you wanted? Did you feel like you got the treatment that you needed from a practitioner? And you don't want to feel pressured by the practitioner. So it all depends on how she told you that she would ask you to pay for a minimum of 6 sessions, because it can make sense in terms of marketing. And if she told you beforehand, then, and if it doesn't work with you, then you can go on and find another person that you will be able to work with in a different kind of setup, and that will let you know the pricing and the number of sessions they've been put into place. So it's really about asking questions, like asking yourself those questions first. I'm not sensing that it's a complete match with you. I'm feeling that you will probably open to another healer, to be honest. And I'm sensing someone who is also familiar with plants and herbs. So see how you feel, but maybe she's not the right practitioner for you. Choi, let me put up this. Choi, can I have an angel reading for the full moon, especially in self-love? Absolutely. Ooh. Okay. So I got gifts and rewards and meeting someone. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Choi, it's about around self-love. It's about letting go of the pressure you are feeling regarding making your parents happy, or making the family proud of you, or making other proud of you. It's about reconnected to your dreams, desire, your needs. Again, same thing, inner child healing with that. That's like most of my issue with expressing my needs or looking at my needs or following my life and my guidance. I've resolved them through inner child healing, because that's where you're gonna be okay. What, like, reconnecting to what the inner child needs, what they want, and then from that place, telling off the parents that are trying to pressure that child into doing what they expect, what they want, what their version of the world is. Because we there is nothing that tells us to do something for our parents despite our belief systems and our conditioning. There is no law in the universe that says that. There is no law in countries that say that. You're not supposed to make them happy. You're not supposed to satisfy them. It's about reconnecting for you. So what I suggest, and one of the prompts that I'm sometimes doing when I'm working with my inner child, it's looking at um, what were your needs when you were younger, what was not completely fulfilled, and see what you can do and what actions you can take to fulfill them, so that you can teach your inner child that you are here for them. And you are in the in the medical intuitive program, we have the inner child healing, so can be interesting to look into that as well. Okay. Oh, guys, I'm just seeing that we have scammers as it happens. I'm really sorry. Um, I can't really remove them from here, but please pay attention, because we don't, like, if anybody asks you to DM them so that you can get a healing or a reading, they are just really scamming people. So please don't do that, and I'll take care of it after. So yeah, but pay attention, be careful. I just think, thank you, Marcella. Hi, Hera. How are you? I'm really good, thank you. And I hope you're doing well. Can you tell me if I have a message for Angel? I feel really lost. Thank you. Okay. Mm. Okay, darling. I'm gonna send you a heart healing. So just take a few deep breaths and let the healing take place in your heart, going from the back of your heart leading to the front and your energy field. Okay. And keep breathing as I witness. Okay. You seem lost because it seems like a heartbreak has happened and some grief is taking place. it seems like you've lost something that was almost like a landmark for you. That was something that really mattered and gave you guidance. It can be a friend, but it can be just like losing leaving a job, or just having something that is over, that hurt you on a deeper way than you want to really admit and really look at. So there is loss and feeling of being lost because of this heartbreak. And there is something about finding your community of people, finding your community of friends, finding um, your spiritual family, your soul family, and connecting with them and feel that you are not alone in the universe. You are not the only one being the way you are. We are billions, and many of us feel that way. Many of us, like healers, or we can call it star seeds, whatever, like galactic beings, we feel this deep sense of being homesick for the stars and the life in other realms. And we forget that we are here on earth living a human life and connecting to real people and to real things. And we forget how we can bring joy onto earth, how we can bring this sensation of unity and peacefulness to earth through connection, intimacy, presence. So for you, I feel like there is this heartbreak and this disconnection. And I would reconnect, like seeking for people who really understand and who are happy to see you for who you are. Yeah. But I feel you. Hello, Hera. Good to see you. Thank you for all the advice. Pleasure. Hera, thank you so much. I never realized until now that I had an inner child hurts to resolve. I purchased the Inner Child Journal by Rachel Have Scott. Have a Coast. I don't know this person. I will take a look. This is only to me. Thank you for your help. Pleasure. Go ahead. Take a look at that. See how it resonates. And inner child hurts. We all have them. There is like I haven't met any, like not a single person that won't work with their inner child. And that's actually really interesting when you gradually work with the inner child. When I have clients coming in sometimes for sessions, and they, when we connect them to the inner child for the first time, they have no idea who this is. They don't want to interact with their inner child. They reject them. They don't like them because that's how they've integrated that they should treat themselves. And there is this complete disconnection. And what we do is reconnect them to that inner child. And when we do that, we reconnect them to themselves. But I never met someone that doesn't have a hurt or a pain or a core wound that takes place within an inner child being like a wounded or hurt. Um, and I've seen lots of healing happen through that. Okay. Monica. Hello, Hera. I am becoming romantically involved with a guy. We have been friends for a few years. Am I on the right path with him? I want something that is genuine and long term. Okay? Mhm. Okay. Yeah. It's it's the kind of partner with whom you are going to learn a lot, with whom you will be able to develop communication skills, intimacy, expressing yourself. Um, I can feel that it's definitely genuine, but you both have expression issues. You both have blocks regarding expressing yourselves and expressing your needs. And because of that, it can sometimes feel like it's hard or it's triggering because it's triggering the same wound in one or the other. And and when something comes up, that is exactly the kind of relationship where you can do things you haven't done before. You can express things you haven't expressed before. You can feel safer doing so. So yeah, um, um, that will be really interesting for you. Anita, hey dear, put my request in this chat. Not sure if it's coming through. It is. I think you've seen it. I've replied a bit earlier. Sarah, hi Hera, hi lovely. Can I have a love reading? Thank you. Sure. Summer. I can feel that you're ready, Sarah. But I can feel that there is a fear, and this is loss. Take a look at where you are feeling like you are going to lose something, or that loss has been so painful for you in the past that there is sort of like protection in front of you between you and the other people, and like lovers and mates that can come into your life. So let me know if it resonates in the comment, but there is this feeling of losing, like risking losing something that is still really present. So that's what it's coming up with the love, like this a bit of block that makes you maybe a bit avoidant or distant, and like maybe like keeps you from fully seeing someone that could be a very good partner for you, or attracting someone that is going to be good into your life. Can I check if you see love sunshine? Can I check if you see something about my vertebra? And yes, where specifically do you sense the issue? Many thanks for your advice. So the spine is the support. It's the ancestry, the bones. I'm getting guilt. So I don't know which vertebra you are referring to, but when I'm scanning you, I see something at the around the sacral area, and I'm sensing guilt. And it's probably not your guilt, it's probably your mother's guilt when giving birth. So I would recommend looking at what happened when she was giving birth, looking at if she got hurt. But it's like almost she like gave you this pain, this back pain. there is guilt involved. With vertebras, I think it's in. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is in traditional Chinese medicine. Each vertebra has a symbol, like it's a symbol. It means something, each of them. So you can go and look at what is the symbol for the vertebra that you are mentioning. But that's what I'm getting in terms of what emotion is stuck in that space, and it will require to dig through during a session for like what happened and the consequences. Maria, thank you. Can I have an advice about my love life? Yes. I know you've already asked a question. Let me like just scroll back because I'm sensing kind of same thing. What was it? Oh yeah, no, it was no. Sorry. But I'm sensing traveling. About your love life. There is something about traveling. There is something about like meeting someone abroad, meeting someone in elsewhere. I'm not sure where you are, Maria, where you're living. But I'm seeing something with the sea. I'm seeing something with a beach. So sand, warmth, like warm country, islands. So yeah. Ooh. Yeah, summer. And yeah, keep going. So I would recommend you traveling if you have. Like I'm seeing something like Greece or Portugal meeting. So yeah. Mm-mm. Parents. So maybe in the same place your parents are living. I'm not sure. Can be connected. But that's what I'm getting. Like there is something about moving, about traveling for you. Dubravka. Hello, Hera. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday! And I wanted to ask you, can the angel tell me the guidance about love and when I will be in a relationship with my soulmate? Thank you. Yes. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So same thing. I'm getting that I don't see exactly the soulmate in your field at the moment. So it's probably not someone you've already met. It's someone that is yet to come into your life. And when I ask what you can do to attract that person and make them more present and get you closer to them, I'm getting that there is a fear around losing children, and that by working on that wound of like birth trauma in maybe past lives or maybe ancestor line, you will get closer to connect with that love that you are seeking. So that's what I'm getting. It's coming. I'm not having like a very specific timeline, but they are showing me that what needs to be focused on for you to um, be more aligned with receiving that partner into your life. And I'm getting fear of losing children or fear related to children that would require like a session to be like to fully work on this. Um, but that's what I'm getting. So that's already like a small guidance that you can take if you want to work on that and see what comes up. And I've seen things being like cleared really easily in session and people meeting their person month after. Okay, mad. Hi Hera, thank you for the work you're doing. You're welcome. Since 8 months, I have been procrastinating with my goals and things that I loved, would love carry on doing. I feel there is no what? End to it. Okay. I feel there is no end to it. Any advice? Yes. hmm There is bitterness and resentment. Um, I feel like you've got a shock that put you into this is not worth it. Why would I keep doing that? You're saying 8 months, but I'm getting 10 months for a shock, like something that gradually led you to feel like it's not worth it and it's no longer needed for you to do things that you enjoy and you love because what for? So I don't know if something happened, if you I don't feel like it's something that necessarily happened to you, but it might be something you've seen on the news or something that you've seen happening in the world and you were just like, meh, why? So a form of numbness and dissociation that come from that moment you got the shock. Let me see what we can do. Okay. So what they are telling me is really to start by identifying what happened around that time, and then from that you can reframe that. Because even if something happens in the world, even if something happens to you, there is nothing that should take you away from doing things that you enjoy doing. We are not on earth to just do stuff. We are here because we want to enjoy what life has to offer. So it's even small things, it's important to rebuild them. I would also free up time to play. That's something I recommend to my inner child clients as well. It's time where you can play, where you can just have fun, reconnect to things you like. And sometimes, like, what really helped me with that is usually being around animals, being around dogs really makes me happy. And playing with them just reconnect me to like I am in the present moment. I'm just having fun. I'm just enjoying, and it's really cool. So, like, I would identify it first. What was this shock and how it impacted your life after that? Ryan, hi Hera, may I please receive a reading? Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you too. Let's see. Mhm. Okay. What your angels are immediately telling me is stop trying so hard on things. Stop trying so hard because you are draining yourself of your energy. And what they are showing me is like your path to abundance is that way. But because there is a form of Like you've started one way and you're like, no, I want to keep going, I want to keep going, I want to keep going. But there is an easy way next to you, there is a more peaceful way next to you, but you are taking the other one at the moment. So they are like, the angels are like, readjust and stop trying so hard. When something is resisting you that much, there is something else that is open for you on the side that you can take. You don't need to force yourself into going and going and going. Um, so that's what they're telling me. Allez. Hey Hera, how are you? Really fine, thank you. Can you please tell me when I am going to meet my soulmate and what I need to work on myself in this moment? Thank you. Let me see. Okay, the thing is, Ali, I'm sensing that you are thinking about someone. It's like there is already someone present in around you that you are thinking about and that you like. So that's what they are showing me. And it can be that you have a crush or that there is someone that is taking space. So that would be the first step on what to do is, if you have a crush on someone but you know that this person is unavailable or that they are not for you and that you need to move on, then you might need to move on first before getting to meet another person that is going to become your soulmate. But it's like at the moment there is this space that is occupied by the energy of somebody else, and what the angels are showing me is like it takes too much space, or maybe you have to take care of someone, um, like a member of your family, and it's taking so much space that it doesn't really allow you to connect, discover, and be open to someone else. Because honestly, guys, like the universe can be so fast when there is space. The universe, like there is a line that I love that is, the universe hates the void. So anytime there, like everything gets filled up. So when you let space, truly let space, let so that means you are fantasizing about someone or you're having a crush with someone. This person is not for you. You know deep down this person is not for you. They are unavailable. They are narcissistic. You've seen them being a bit abusive, or you just came over breakup, but you are still thinking about somebody. You're still checking them on social media. You're still interacting with them. You're still thinking about them. You are still giving them your energy. This has like an enormous amount of power. We work on it in Medical Intuitive, the 6-month mastermind as well. If, yeah, if you guys want the curriculum, you can just send us a DM and we'll send you with your email address and we'll send you the curriculum so you can see what we're doing. But the way that soulmates and partners impact our energy is huge. And the energy that we keep towards someone when we are truly wanting to leave space for better to come, that's exactly what creates this mismatch and this harshness with the energy. When there is a real space for that person, you will attract that person. Like when you have space, and I can like it happened to me. It already happened to me to finally get over a breakup which took me a while, leaving space, being finally happy, being all with myself, super open, and suddenly another person comes in immediately, weeks after, because there was space for it. And there wasn't space for it for a while before. But it's all about like really, and that's spiritual discipline, right? But truly focusing on your energy and not giving away your energy to a person that is no longer in your life, or that is not the appropriate person you want to be with. Thank you, everybody, for your super. Monica is saying, so true. We do trigger each other a lot. We're like identical mirrors sometimes. Yeah, that's what I got as well. That's why I'm telling you, like, these kind of relationships, they can bring the best and the worst of everybody. Because when you are like each other mirrors, it means that you are constantly being shown your own shit. Excuse me, pardon my French. The moment I would say that it needs to be reassessed is when what is triggered is your degree of self-worth, and that you are putting this self-worth into what the person thinks, or that the way the person reacts towards you or express things towards you is directly impacting how you perceive yourself. That is when I would put like a little red flag and a little, okay, we need to talk, because your worth is not connected to someone. It's not connecting to someone else. It's not, someone else is not creating your worth. You are worthy, period. Mariam, hi Hera, I'm just asking for what angels want me to know. Okay. So they are giving me success, abundance, and the sun. Do I need to really describe? No, they are showing me that you are on the right path. They are showing me that you are bringing more things into your life, that you are working hard, but that it's for a brighter future and for exactly what you are here to accomplish, and that it's going to bring lots of abundance to your life. But they're showing me your effort. They're showing me that you are not tired as in drained, but tired as in you're putting so much effort that it's like, okay, I need to also take time for myself. I need to also take holidays. I need to also take space so I can like just recover and have time for myself instead of being constantly working, working, working. But it's showing me that it's for a bright, really bright future. Sarah, I started having nightmares when I was in high school about loving someone so much and this person dying. And I have no recollection of the reason behind it. I feel like it's something from a past life. It is. Um, it is. But okay, let me tell you something. It can, knowing where it comes from gives you more information. but the process of resolving it is practically the same. So it's about like going, looking at the wound, um, looking at what happened, rebringing union and balance, bringing the healing, letting go the trauma, and resolving the past life. Um, but yes, there is definitely like a deep feeling of loss and a fear of loss, and I would recommend you like book yourself in with a healer or for a swap, and you can work on this because like that's really strong. Things that come from past life or things that come from your genetic line, they are super strong as much as what happened into your life. So um, like you need to resolve it if you want to really move forward, um, and having a different relationship with death helps as well. Anna Maria, hello. Can you tell me if there is a soulmate for me, and how long it will take to meet them? Okay. Yes, there is someone. I can feel that you're already afraid of it. That you're already afraid of nobody being there for you. And that is actually like, it seems like quite a trigger for you. So I would suggest looking at this fear that nobody's there for you or that nobody will love you, because you deserve to be loved for who you are. And there is someone here for you. Okay? I'm seeing you meeting someone in a year. But this definitely can shift and change. Um, Depending on if you can work on that fear of not being loved, because when you work, and that's why I'm insisting also on the healings and looking at the inner child and doing the work, because when you are doing that, that's when you skip timelines, that's when you quantum jump, that's when you can change your reality, that's when you will change the timeline. So what I'm seeing right now, because you have this wound, will not be the same thing I will see after this wound is healed. um, so I would suggest you looking up on that belief that no one loves you or that no one can love you, and replacing this belief by I am loved, I am cherished, I am seen, I am heard, I can be loved, I matter. I feel like Anna Maria, that affirmation can really help you on this. Even if it's just putting some stickers on your mirrors, but repeating to yourself that the projections that life has put upon you or that you received when you were a child are not the reality. Berta. Hi, Hera. Can I have an angel reading, please? Yes. Okay, Berta, they are showing me nature. They are showing me a hike. They are showing me reconnecting to nature because you might be, first, because it might be important for you, it might be something you already enjoy and already like, and they recommend you doing that because it's going to have an impact on your self-care. You're gonna breathe fresh air, and it's gonna rejuvenate. And also they're showing you that you need like to empty your energy from the feet. Like they are telling me from the roots, so they're really cute. But like from the feet up to the ground, to the roots, so that it goes back to Mother Earth, and so that you don't carry this energy into your day and into your life. It can just be given back to the earth. So yeah, that's what they're telling me. Thank you, Mariam. Thank you, Monica. That sounds really helpful and much needed advice. You're welcome. I have been struggling with self worth my whole life, so that's going to be powerful. Yeah, yeah. When we struggle with self worth, sometimes it's shown in relationships. Um, I would also recommend, there is a talk from Matt Kahn that I truly enjoy and that I rewatch occasionally. Um, it's called Soul Contracts, Twin Flame and Soulmates Redefined. And there are lots of information about soulmates and twin flames and the difference between the two. And there is something that is maybe not explained as much when you look at twin flame situations online. Um, and that can be a bit tricky. It's that we don't talk about the abuse that this kind of relationship can bring. And we are putting everything under the spiritual carpet of, oh yeah, but I'm doing this for my spiritual development and it's good for my soul. But we are not, we are betraying ourselves and we are abandoning ourselves in the process sometimes. Um, and he goes into details around the energies of both and the behaviors, and when it's required to stop because it's been became too hurtful for us. Which doesn't mean that we should not leave. Like it doesn't mean that we should not like go and meet people and experience this kind of relationships. It's just knowing when it's hurting you more than bringing you something good. Mm, okay. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go. Um, I'm gonna go now. I'm sorry if I could not get over with everybody. I will see you again next week, same time, and I hope there will be lots of you, and we will be live again with Lucy and Sky next week. So I wish you a beautiful end of the day and enjoy this full moon. Do some journaling and do some self care. It's a good time for release. And yeah, I just love you all. Take care. See you next time.